It's an aspect of the war in Ukraine that you can't see on your TV screens, a shadow war taking place online between Russian and Ukrainian hackers. And experts say it's having a real effect on the battlefield. Joining us now is NBC News national security correspondent Ken Dilanian. Ken, first of all, tell us more about the strategy of these Ukrainian hackers. Who are they targeting, and why have they been so successful?
Good morning, Joe. Well, these are Ukrainian government intelligence officers, and they are somewhere in Kyiv right now, every day hacking targets in Russia. And what they're doing is they're not trying to destroy targets. They're trying to steal information, and they are publishing it on the web in an effort to put pressure on Russia. I spoke to Jeffrey Carr, a cybersecurity expert who's been in regular touch with these hackers. Take a listen to how he described what's going on.
They want Russia to know that they're not safe. They're not safe from cybersecurity attacks against systems, against intellectual property, against high-value targets, against their most proud achievements, are all open to attack by Ukrainian hackers. So stop fighting us. And I think they've been successful. I think so far it has been having a demoralizing effect. They'll continue until Russia stops.
Now, Joe, you may have also seen reports that there are hacktivists, both in Ukraine and elsewhere, who are also hacking Russian systems. Yesterday, there was a report that the group Anonymous breached the Russian central bank. We haven't been able to confirm that, but that's also going on. But this is different. This is the Ukrainian government doing this, Joe.
So, Ken, I understand that so far the Ukrainian hacking groups haven't engaged in any destructive cyber attacks against Russia. Why is that?
Because they don't want to escalate, is what this expert, Jeffrey Carr, and others are telling us, because they believe that the Russians could also destroy some of their networks. And this is a sort of a cat and mouse game. They're sending a message to the Russians, we're inside your networks, but they don't, just as they haven't tried to bomb targets in Russia with their planes, they are not escalating, they are defending themselves, Joe.
And Ken, on the other side of the coin, Russian hackers are notorious worldwide. They've targeted the highest levels of the U.S. government. Just yesterday, federal prosecutors unsealed 2 indictments that charge 4 Russian government employees in hacking conspiracy. So how has Ukraine been able to fend off Russian advances so far on the cyber front?
Well, they definitely shored up their defense before this conflict, Joe. But that's been one of the great mysteries, is why hasn't Russia shut down the Ukrainian power grid as they did in 2016? Why haven't they done more in terms of cyber attacking Ukrainian networks? Jeffrey Carr, again, believes that this effort that we're talking about here has had a role to play in deterring the Russians. Take a listen to his view on this.
Literally has not been a single target that they have not been able to access. And I think that might be one reason why Russia has not been effective in its cyber attacks against Ukraine. One reason may be because the ones they launched are stopped. Another reason may be because they understand how vulnerable they are.
So one of the real fears with cyber war is escalation, Joe. So a real careful balance here in this shadow war.
Ken Dilanian, an interesting look at a battle that we can't see with our own eyes. Thanks so much, Ken.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.